So look, if you had to redraft.
With the fifth pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select.
If you had to redraft, who would you take, man? Would you take Cam Ward still, or would you take Shedeur? Before we get into that, my name is Will, and this is BrownsTownTV. So now, I'm gonna come out the gate and say I'm undecided because I haven't seen that much. I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch Cam Ward like that, and we just now seeing Shedeur. But now, if I'm gonna go pre-draft, it was a toss-up because it was like, admittedly, I didn't watch that much. I didn't watch that much college last year. I haven't been watching that much college in the last couple of years. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm not a fan. I'm not just a diehard fan of either one of them. To be honest with you, I've been saying it throughout these videos. Like, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, but now when it comes to college, I'm a Cleveland Browns fan, and I'm a Ohio State Buckeyes fan. I'm not a bandwagon Ohio State Buckeyes fan. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I still live in Cleveland, Ohio. I never lived nowhere else. So that's just my team. You know what I'm saying? I go back. I remember Joey Galloway in college. You know, I'm 42, so I remember Joey Galloway and Eddie George and David Boston, and I was an adult when you know, Claret and Troy Smith and all them boys. Matter of fact, I think I'm their same age. So yeah, that's who I'm a fan of them. You know what I'm saying? But of course I know who. I still seen more of Shedeur in college though, because of who he is. Like, even without the reality shows, he's still Deion's son. And then Deion still was his coach. So it was just a big story. So of course I was watching that, you know what I'm saying? Sparingly when I got a chance to. So I think in college I still would have took Shedeur because of what I seen. I seen him, he was accurate. To me, if you got that accuracy like that, like, he pinpoint accurate when he get to rolling. But there's certain stuff he still got, like he still got stuff in his game he need to tighten up. But if he can ever tighten up, like, and really clean up his deficiencies, Shedeur could be special, I think. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the biggest arm in the world, because that's really with Cam Ward. That's what I think put him over the top, is that he has a stronger arm, they say, than Shedeur. But he not nearly as accurate as Shedeur, I don't think. I'm sure he's not as accurate, but he might be nearer than I think he is, but I'm saying the accuracy is what took me over the top with him. And again, this raises the question again, why Shedeur slid so far. But you know, we ain't gonna get into that. So, then I got to thinking, like, 5 years down the line, who do I think will be better? That's another tough one, because I don't know if the league will give him a chance. Like, let's say he don't stick with the Browns. Let's say I think we're gonna win Sunday. So let's say we win that game, right? But if we lose the rest of the games, Because really, the rest of the teams, we should probably lose to them. And then they end up drafting a quarterback. With the way his fan base, Shedeur's fan base is, it's no way you can't have him as a backup nowhere. Because his fan base is so loud and boisterous that you can't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know if another team would give him a chance like that to really stick. Unless they just got a opening and, you know what I'm saying, they need a starter. But then if he don't start for the Browns, let's say I'm gonna say Cam Ward only because I think that he'll have a chance. He got a clear-cut lane right now. You know what I'm saying? He already the starter. He been the starter the whole year. I don't think he's a better quarterback though. I don't. But with everything around Shedeur, I don't think the NFL is gonna give him a chance if he don't stick with the Browns. Or they won't give him much of a chance. Like they won't, because like I said, it's so much hoopla around him. It's gonna be hard to, you know, teams don't be liking that stuff, man. Because the NFL, if nothing else, the NFL is about good PR. If you notice, even though they still have some blunders in the PR side, because like not comparing him to him, but the Kaepernick thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the NFL still been known to do stuff. But on top of that, that's just like with Deshaun Watson got acquitted of all that stuff, that the allegations. And they still suspended him 11 games. Why? Because of the public outcry. Because they originally gave him, what was it? It was 4 games, a 4-game suspension. Because that was the standard. So, anyway, we'll see. Now, who do I think gonna win Sunday? I already told you. I think the Browns is gonna win, and I think Shedeur play much better. Tennessee ain't got a good. Their defense ain't like. I mean, the Browns' defense. You know, our defense is just fire. So, I think Miles gonna get close to that sack record, if not break the record Sunday. They probably gonna pick Cam Ward off. I'll be surprised. Like I said, if we lose Sunday, I'll be shocked. I really would. So, yeah. So I just had to make that real quick, man. So let me know what y'all think, man, in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, like, comment, and subscribe. Or just like and subscribe. And if you're a subscriber, hit the notification bell too. I'll be forgetting to say that. You know? Hit the notification bell for your boy, man. All right? But at the end of the day got to end. But before it does, go Browns.
Here we go. Browns on 3. 1, 2, 3. Browns. Woo!